I'm going to go over some exercises and stretches with you to do if your pain is not relieved in any position, whether you're sitting or standing. The first one is a pelvic rock while you're standing. You'll just turn to the side and show you. It's very slight movement. You want to make sure you start out with your spine very neutral. So your hands will be on your hips. You'll tuck your hips under and you should feel your thumbs on the back go down. So just very slight. You'll come back to neutral position and then you'll roll your hips forward and you should feel your thumbs go up. Just like that. And then come back. The next one we're going to do is also a pelvic rock, but it's using a chair. So you will sit straight up on the end of the chair, and you don't go backwards on this one, you just roll your hips. You roll your hips backwards, but you won't feel the arch. So it's just a little hollow, and then back up. And that's all that one is. The next one we're going to do is on the floor. It's called a clamshell. Use a towel if you need to for more comfort, or you can place your arms underneath your head, which is what I'm going to do. You want your knees slightly bent, laying on your side, and all you do is take your top leg, lift it up, and back down. Do about, I would say, 8 to 10 reps on each side, twice a day. The next one you're going to do is a side plank. You're more than welcome to use a pillow or a towel underneath your knees for more support. Side plank, I'm going to show you two different versions. The first is a beginner where you're strictly on your knees. You want your elbow placed right underneath your shoulder blade, hand on your hip, and all you do is just lift up from the floor. You definitely want to make sure that your body is in full alignment. You don't want your hips too far forward or your butt sticking out. The next version of a side plank is your intermediate version, where you're straight all the way down, and you completely lift your legs and knees off the floor. Okay? This one is a plank as well, but it is a front plank. Use a towel if you need to, the beginner version, on your elbows. And then your elbows want to be aligned with your shoulder. And you just hold it right here. Make sure you lower your hips enough so your butt's not in the air and they're not too close to the floor. You definitely want completely straight neutral spine. The more advanced version, you'll take your knees off the floor and you're straight on your feet. Okay? The next one is a stretch. It's called a cat and a camel. Move this towel. Cat-camel, you'll have a camel back, which is basically hollowed out. So your back will round up. Come back down. And the cat part is you arch your back. Okay? The next one is a hamstring stretch. And you can use a towel for this one as well. Your knees slightly bent. And with the towel, you will actually place it around the top of the foot, right by your heel. Straighten your leg out as much as you can and pull. Only do that to a mild discomfort. You'll definitely feel it in the back of the legs here, stretching out your hamstrings. So do that on both legs. Do it 3 times on each, about 15 to 30 seconds hold, twice a day. And the last thing we're going to go over is walking. It's definitely a very good exercise if you have low back pain. It actually does that natural pelvic rock that I was showing you, very first exercise that I was showing you, and it's also just good aerobic activity. All right, those are exercises to do if your pain is not eased, whether you're sitting or standing.